London. What's going on? We are here with another episode. We are bringing you the hot takes of the whiskey that you want to drink, or maybe you don't want to drink. We don't know yet, but we're going to find out. But before we get into it, who we drinking with? We got Man with Hat. Why are you wearing said hat?
I'm disguising my identity.
Oh, okay. You definitely look like you are a criminal in a Sherlock Holmes book.
Yeah, book, not movie.
Yeah. You look like someone in the book.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, you nailed it. And then you got the detective over here with a different hat.
A different hat.
It looks like we're doing scotch. I'm kind of confused. Like, did I not get the memo? This is not scotch. I know that. So I'm a little...
I don't know. I'm just here for the eclipse.
Yeah, we got lights. We are outside. We got lots of lights today. We got Rick.
There we go.
And we got Ryan.
That's amazing.
And you got me, Austin. And boys, we've been here a year ago.
We've done that.
We've been here a year ago. And I'm excited because a year ago, I remember I loved these bottles, but
Yes.
I didn't buy them myself, so I haven't had them since. So I'm excited to have them again. So what do we got, boys?
Well, we're bringing you the 2024 edition of Michters makes these of Shenks and Bombergers. We have Bombergers in our glass right now. But I would be remiss if I didn't shout out to Guy, who purchased these for us. And there's a story I'll talk about a little bit later when we crack the Shenks or whatever.
And if you'd like to purchase any bottles for us, just make sure you go to our website, which we have not set up, but that's where you donate so we can go purchase all the bottles that you want us to review.
It's called Alcohol Content Hands Out.
Yeah. Empty hands.
Yeah. So anyway, he obviously let out some good money. So I really appreciate that, Guy. Cheers to you.
Cheers to Guy.
We have loved these bottles in the past, so we're bringing them to you again. The one thing we always sort of complain about, Michters does a lot of good stuff, but we complain about their lack of, transparency.
Boo.
And
And the price.
The same thing sort of applies to this. So the Bombergers, I think, is 108 proof. I want to check. Yes, 108 proof. We have some chinkapin oak involved. Okay. So it's almost like little clues,
Is that
Colonel Mustard in the billiard room with the candlestick. They give you little clues, but they don't really come out and say a lot of stuff. So it's 108 proof chinkapin oak, or at least that's involved in some way. And there is reportedly some malted rye involved with this mash bill, but they don't give you the mash bill. All I know is the price keeps going up. So
yeah, that's one thing I do know.
That's very transparent. That's very transparent. It's like
that Michterflation going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think this one, seriously, it's the MSRP is supposed to be like $130 for the Bombergers, and I think a big box store, it was like $170.
Woo!
Yeah, pre-tax.
Yeah. This was, at least 170. It might be 180.
Wow.
Which is bonkers. And
for a bourbon?
Bomberger.
And especially, like, if you...
Wait, actually, this is American whiskey, right?
This one's bourbon.
Oh, the Shanks is
Shanks
American
is
whiskey.
technically American whiskey. But, I mean, if you have watched us at all before, we want value.
Yeah.
We don't like to just shell out for all the expensive stuff. So this... We know we like these bottles, which is why we picked them up, but also that's a tough pill to swallow at that price. For me, at least.
Yeah. As someone who did not pay for it and who gets to drink it, hell yeah.
Yeah. Let's give it a go. So this is the Bombergers we have in our glass right now. And we have none of us have tasted, we've tasted these in previous years, but we haven't tasted the 2024 edition yet.
Brand new, son.
Brand new, exactly.
I mean, the nose is nice.
It's nice. It's like, it's ground up Benjamins. Nice, Like, I can smell that $200 right on the nose. Right up the nostrils.
Just blended up money.
Yeah.
Injected it.
This was barreled in a money barrel. It's nothing.
That's called an oil barrel.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
oil backed.
Yes, yeah. This is a Saudi barrel.
Shout out to all our Saudi viewers.
all of, wherever the people who live there.
So
whatever
this
they're
is
called.
this is an OPEC barrel here
Yeah.
going on. Forget Chinkapin, it's OPEC.
The nose isn't like it's not standing out as like, oh, this is absolutely amazing. It's just very nice.
I'm
It's
even
pleasant.
going to go.
I would say it's pleasant.
It's pleasant, but there's from my schnoz tonight. There's not a lot there on the nose.
Yeah, there's a little funk going on, but what's the proof of this bad boy again?
108, 108 proof.
Yeah, not too much. We'll see what happens when we dive into it. But
Ooh, yeah, I just did.
And OPEC.
It's good.
Ooh, it is OPEC.
Yeah. This is the premium plus.
oh yeah, this is straight from the oil fields.
Yeah. This
Ooh, it
is
is good.
the
Ooh.
There Will Be Blood crude
Yeah,
oil.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'd drink your milkshake type of
yeah.
bourbon.
I drink your Bombergers. Yeah,
Oh.
no, I mean,
I like this. This is like someone spilled a bucket and it just like spreads out over the floor. Like that's what's
and
happening
the
on
floor
my tongue.
is my tongue.
Exactly. Yeah, you're here for the metaphors.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's definitely one of like
Mm.
I love it when a bottle has it transforms and kind of explodes on your tongue. I can't get the right word, but as it like kind of just slowly moves out.
No, I agree. I think it's one of those bottles, which there are a number of bottles that do this, where it sort of takes you on a journey, and there's different emphasis on different components of the palate,
Mm.
but they're all in balance at each stage.
Yeah.
It's just sort of morphing into what's up front.
Mm.
And I mean, the wood, the sweetness, the spice, this has all of it.
And everything
this
nice.
Does it well.
It
it's
does
balanced.
have all of it.
Yeah.
It checks all the boxes. Yeah. It's funny, like it kind of one comes up, goes down, another one comes up, goes down. Like it just keeps changing,
Mhm.
just going on the roulette wheel of what you're gonna taste next. And the mouthfeel is very smooth.
Here's my metaphor.
Oh.
It's like a dance troupe
Yeah.
where they're all in sync doing really cool things, but then, one or two come up front and do some like extra special moves.
Okay.
And then,
There we
they
go.
rotate a little
Yeah.
bit. That's
I like
what it
that.
is.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
this is the Jabberwockies.
Wait, when you're talking dance moves, are these people in tights, or what type of dance are we talking about
Hey,
here?
whatever floats your boat, big guy.
Yeah. His imagination is going a little too wild. Calm down there, Rick.
I want tights.
How tight are their pants? We're
Lululemon.
talking about bourbon here.
Sorry. It's like my analogy
Am I
is like
attracted to the
Lululemon.
dancers?
It's very expensive, but it fits nicely.
Uh,
All
I
right.
was wondering why you were buying so many Lululemon pants.
he likes the way they look in the mirror.
This is
These are some tight pants right here.
These
This is acrobatic.
These are. Oh yeah. That's
yeah.
what I'm talking. Austrian boys choir.
Good whiskey.
Yeah, it's very good.
Now going back to the nose, I'm getting a cornbread.
Oh, see, I don't know if I get cornbread. I get something different though now.
Like I'm getting a really nice cornbread with a little bit of sugar in the mixture as well, so it's a little sweeter cornbread. The Trader Joe's cornbread, to be exact, they put too much sugar in their mix, but that's beside the point.
See,
I could go with cornbread, but with some jalapenos in it.
You guys are wilding.
I
I was gonna say more like earthy, like clay. I get more
Really?
like clay.
oh no, this
Who's
smells
Clay?
like yeah. This
You haven't met clay? It smells like this.
this smells like cornbread. I really
Isn't
enjoy
that
that.
a diehard? William Clay, Bill Clay,
Bill Clay.
Bill Clay.
Pretty tricky with that accent there, Hans.
This is Hans Gruber would like this.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Alan
Yeah.
Rickman.
As you can see, this is what the Bombergers does to you is it makes you a little crazy. It makes you into dance all of a sudden. It makes you think about Die Hard, which is
That's a good time.
all the good things.
Yeah, so this is all the things
Give
I
me
like.
some more of that Bombergers.
Yeah. Austrian Boys Choir.
Yeah, Lululemon. It's all the best things.
Damn, hot damn.
So to wrap this one up, I mean, $180.
Oh, that okay. Now you put the thorn in the side.
Sorry, guys. I'm bringing this party down.
Listen, every rose has its thorns.
Oh boy.
I would say this is entirely dependent on how financially stable you are.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can afford this and it's not going to like send you into,
If you're divorced,
poverty.
If you're about to be divorced, this is probably, and you're trying to save the marriage, this is probably not the bottle for you.
Yeah.
Now, if you
But
want to just send it,
Yeah, if you
by all means.
listen, if you're trying to send it,
Yeah.
then
Bomberger's
away.
Yeah. So I would be curious to go back and
Bomberger's over
watch our old
Baghdad.
episode. Our old episode, because I think we did justify the $120,
I think we did.
but I think we were also having a tough time with it. I'm just going off of my own memory.
It's
here.
hard to justify. I would not recommend. I mean, this is hard to find anyway.
Yeah,
So it's kind of
exactly.
specialty. So if you're already looking for it and you're willing to spend that money, good on you. Like you're gonna like it.
It's
If
great.
you're just looking for something to get, I would be remiss in saying, like, if you should probably get this.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be hard to find, so I wouldn't spend too much time looking for it, and it's real expensive if you're finding it the way that we did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and it wasn't even secondary, just a box store that decided to
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
gouge a little bit more.
yeah, that was a retail price that we paid.
Yeah.
Now, if you're looking to flex with a gift or something like that, I mean, if someone likes bourbon and they're getting married or
That's true,
it's their
yeah.
60th birthday or
Yeah,
80th,
sure.
whatever it's going to be, I mean, this is how you flex. This is how you one up every single other person who's going to buy them alcohol ever.
It is a good flex.
So I will tell you this: even though Guy was kind enough to purchase these, I would buy this. I and it's a specialty bottle.
Yeah,
I'm not
for sure.
pulling that out, at a given
Yeah.
random Thursday or whatever. But to
for
truly
the-
just
it's for the
share it
podcast.
for somebody to share it with and go, okay, here's what this tastes like. Yeah, I think it's really good. It's pricey for sure, but I think it's sort of a specialty bottle that you sort of I want it on my shelf.
Yeah, it's a bottle that you would not have it with a group because the cost
No.
per ounce
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
This is for a one-on-one sharing kind of thing.
Well,
Like, hey,
and-
I'm gonna show you
and-
this bottle. This is awesome.
And somebody that's
Yeah.
enjoys bourbon, the brown liquid and stuff. You're not going to want to. You don't want that friend that comes over and gets a Coke out and pours Coke in this.
Yeah, obviously.
So this is Shenk. So obviously we're a little bit split on the bomber. We all think it's good, the Bombergers, but a little
It's
bit.
very
the,
good.
the price is
yeah,
potentially.
I ain't buying it. I'll just say that I'm gonna be hard pressed to buy a Scotch for this much, and I would definitely choose something super smoky and wild over this any day of the week. I ain't paying near $200 for a bottle unless it's wild. I did for my wedding.
Yeah.
That was worth it.
So again, it was a specialty
Exactly.
bottle, unique
So
bottle. Yeah.
if this is, you do it when you need to.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
So
Yeah,
this
sometimes
is
you got to send it.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
Shenk's, and it's not classified as a bourbon. I think
my
it's
God.
it's 91.2 proof, so we're down in proof. This one
This is
runs
insane.
$110 to $130 MSRP. I think this was $130.
Okay, so this one was not as expensive.
It's not
This
as
is
expensive.
this is closer to what it should be, and also what it's been in previous years.
which is insane just from the nose. It's just like, what? How
Well,
is this one?
So wait till I
All right.
tell you this. It's again, so a lot of not transparent type stuff like years and all that type of stuff. But it's basically a boo rye.
Ooh.
They think, again, this isn't directly from the distiller, but they think it's some bourbon and then some rye.
Hmm.
And you're gonna like this. French oak is involved.
Oh.
that makes
That's,
sense.
that's throughout all the Shanks, I believe.
French,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah. So
So you had my attention, and now you have my attention.
There you go. There you go. Well, the other thing about this one, and again, Guy purchased this one, so thanks, Guy. Appreciate it. Cheers. But I already purchased this bottle.
This year,
the 2024, the Shenks.
So you've been holding out.
I purchased it. Ryan said, bring it over. Let's try it. I had purchased a couple other cheaper bottles of who cares
I do
what.
remember this story. Oh,
And they were in the bag in the front seat. And I don't know why. I never do this, but decided to park curbside. And instead of just grabbing the bag, I went, I'm going to, be fancy. So I walked around the car
to chauffeur it,
to open the door.
Shanks,
and
after you.
And the Shanks right into the curb, completely smashed, just shattered.
Yeah.
The two cheap things, not a problem. They're standing there like right up there. Like,
they're the ones that pushed it over the edge.
They did. Ryan might be able to testify that I got down on my hands and knees, even with the shattered glass. It was licking the liquid.
So, Rick, how does this bottle taste? I'm
curious. It's like, I'm going to say it's sort of slate or gravelly a little bit.
Salty.
Yeah. It was just straight out of the gutter. Straight out of the gutter.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Hey, we all float down here, Rick.
I purchased it, and yeah.
Which, can I say, I don't know if I've ever seen him that upset.
So you've never seen a grown man cry?
Like, literally in my entire life. Because I've seen him get angry.
Yeah.
But we like to get angry, but it's more of fun to get angry. He wasn't angry. He was just dejected. It's like the old adage of like, oh, like I don't like you yelling at me is not as bad as you just saying you're disappointed. Yeah. Like that's what he was doing.
Yeah. And he was disappointed in himself.
Yeah.
You saw Rick at rock bottom.
I did.
That was rock. That was curb bottom right there.
I saw him. I was like,
I got curb stomped for sure.
I was like, Jesus, dude, you need like a pick me up.
Yeah.
Wow. I was.
He's been in therapy since.
Yeah. I'm excited to taste it, and of
Thanks,
course the two cheap ones
bottle.
again, just sitting there going. they were just remained firm in the seat in the bag.
Well, fate would have it that another bottle found.
There we go.
Here.
Got it. Yeah, I'm excited.
Well,
and
you don't have to cut your lip on some broken glass.
I've been nursing. I haven't been able to eat very well because there's a cut in my tongue.
Well, you know the old adage, when God drops the Shanks, he gifts you a Belgian friend.
Yes, who buys one for you.
I thought you were going to say when God drops the Shanks, you get a shiv.
That's funnier.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Edit it.
So the whiskey.
Clip it.
The nose is absolutely insane.
Yes.
This is liquid, super intense dessert, very sweet. It's just melted down and poured into a glass. Like, it is so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And you could almost like, it's almost like an Isla Scotch where you can smell it before you even get there.
Yeah.
Like this thing has a scent to it.
Yeah. And I think the French oak is definitely an influence.
Yeah.
Because it's a softer, you don't really get wood on the nose. It's way softer, which French oak tends to be not as, prominent. And then on the taste, it's just the mouthfeel. That mouthfeel is just kind of creamy, smooth.
Oh, it's so
coats
creamy.
The palate.
It is smooth and creamy.
Yeah.
It's not like the creamy that I don't like, which I always bring up, but the Buffalo Trace creaminess, it's not a creaminess from the yeast. It's a creaminess from the wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wink. And
I was gonna let it go.
I right away went to infection. What can I say?
It's kind of interesting. It goes by really quickly. It's like a short slide. You get on the top. It's really luxurious. It has it's fuzzy. It's carpeted. The slide is like a plush carpet. You slide down and you're like, oh wow, that was amazing. My ass feels so tingly. And then it's over, and you're like, man, I need some more. And I think that's kind of the problem with this bottle is it's almost too good. Because the experience doesn't last forever on my tongue right now. You know, we've had a few whiskeys, but so my palate is a little bit, especially from the Bombergers, that's an intense experience. This is much lighter. The wood is softer, and it's just so sweet. But then it's gone, and I'm like, wow, I can drink way too much of this. This bottle's dangerous, which makes it difficult to pay $120 for.
I mean, yeah, but it points to a good whiskey where it's just so easy to drink. But I would argue, because you were talking there for a while, and I wasn't sipping, and that oiliness that just coats everything, that sort of just stays. So it's got a really long finish.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's just not a really intense finish. It hangs around.
Yeah, it's like the sun that slowly sets.
It's
like,
very sophisticated.
Yeah.
It's not wild in any...
Pinkies up.
Yeah, this is pinkies up. This is dessert. This is something you'd be like, hey, wife, I'm drinking this whiskey. You want to have a sip? And she'd be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like, this is something that someone who doesn't drink whiskey very often would definitely like this. It doesn't matter who. Like, this could be shared with anybody.
Although I'm gonna say that there is some oak on it. I mean, it's French oak, but there is some oak on it.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. The aftertaste is pretty wild.
Yeah.
The wood is now coming back, but the vanilla sweetness is like making a comeback. Ooh, damn.
All right, so which one do you like better, Bombergers or Shenks?
Shanks.
Bombergers.
Ooh-wee.
What do you got, Ryan?
Deciding vote. I think for me personally, I would probably say Shenks.
That's the right choice.
Just because it's a little softer. It's more decadent.
I'm just such a huge fan of French oak.
Then don't even consider the price. I mean, the fact that
the price isn't even.
I was not putting that. I was not putting in there.
Yeah.
And it's for my palate. So what's sort of weird here is, I mean,
but you're more on the, like, you lean more toward the bourbon than either of us do.
Maybe. And the Shenks is really good. I'm going to say from my memory, which that's pretty feeble, but last year's Shenks I liked better. Last year's Shenks, believe it or not, was even sweeter, and I would have voted for last year's Shenks over the Bombergers. I did.
I think you're right.
But this year, I think the Shenks is very good, but I think I like the Bombergers better this year.
That's fair.
See, the aftertaste is so espresso. It's coffee, mocha.
Yeah.
Like, it's so well refined, and it's evolving now. This is wild, but it's all dessert.
You're right, though. I think last year the Bombergers was a little more woody.
Yeah.
So this one's a little more imbalanced.
Yes.
And then the Shenks was a little more sweet.
Yes. So I liked the Shenks better last year. This year I'm going back to Bombergers.
I mean,
they're both really good.
They are both really good.
We need more French oak. American whiskeys need to make a comeback, or to show up in general. And French oak.
Well, Maker's Mark is going, taste our stuff. We have a lot of French oak staves.
Yeah. But then,
staves, though.
Yeah. Put it in a gosh darn barrel.
God barrel.
God darn barrel. Put it in there.
This is good stuff.
It's good.
It's good.
Honestly, I might go pick up a bottle of this Shanks. I'm probably gonna.
Gotta hurry.
Truthfully, you guys have already said it, but as I sit here now, it's almost better now. 3 minutes after taking a sip.
This has more legs than the Bombergers did.
Oh, for sure. And it's like, this is the most pleasant right now. 3 minutes after a sip.
Yeah.
Lasting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Woo.
Well,
D, thank you.
There you have it, folks.
Shanks for the memories.
Yeah. All right. We're closing it down. We can't do any more of those gosh darn jokes. We've done this before. Go watch our old episode. Watch this one. You just did watch it, so too bad for you. You're
not going to get that 12 minutes back.
You're not getting that time back.
12.
These bottles are consistently good from a distillery that we have some thoughts about, right? It's good juice. And here, alcohol content, it's always hot takes. It's always, we're telling you the truth. Yeah, we may not appreciate the lack of transparency, things like that, but at the end of the day, this tastes fantastic. That Bomberger's is way too expensive. It's not Michter's fault. It's probably the distributor.
Well, and again, I still think these are the two best bottles that distillery makes.
Oh, absolutely. So, this is the cream of the creme. Okay, folks?
Cream of the creme.
If you got the money, go out and get it. If you're familiar with bourbon, if you're bored of whiskey and you're like, I need that something, this is it. Okay?
Yep.
If you're, don't worry about scotch right now, things like that. This is good American-made whiskey.
America.
And there you have it, folks. Ta-ta.